it taunts me, tells me I should be 30,000 feet in the air, but I'm only 6 feet. Still drowning in the thought I'll never be enough. Looking at myself and thinking he doesn't deserve your love. I can't escape the feeling I'm not human. It's just a subliminal act. I think I'm losing my mind, working overtime till my heartbeat stops on a dime. I think I saw a ghost staring back at me through the mirror. They're reaching through my soul as I dissociate the feeling of feeling again. Nostalgic memories of my past haunt me at night. Nightmares of my future possess my mind. I'm staring at these walls, I think I might go insane. How can I feel something when nothing's felt the same? I guess it's wishful thinking that I can live a life without the torment of my demons and their knives. I think I saw a ghost staring back at me through the mirror. They're reaching through my soul as I dissociate the feeling of feeling again. I'm overthinking my whole life till the point I feel numb inside, but I'm still in emotion, no softy. Can't handle it when I cry. I get overwhelmed with emotions. Feels like I'm lost with motion. I live my life in the VNY. Don't so criminal. I think I saw a ghost staring back at me through the mirror. To recognize myself as I dissociate the feeling of feeling again. Oh, na, 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 na. 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 Oh, na, 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 na.
Well, hello there. Am I appearing? Why isn't it isn't working? There I am. Sorry. So we have the controller on. We are appearing. That's perfect. We're gonna go for some DLC 2 for a few hours. I don't have much time today. I will only stream for 3 hours, something like that. Feels bad, man. Like I said, I don't have much time today, but I have some things to do. Basically, this is why. You're gonna laugh at me, but I actually spent part of the morning actually working on paperwork. So right now I'm like, end me. Can someone kill me? No? Please, guys? Like, I mean, it's not that I want to die, it's just that I hate paperwork. I would kill someone if they would give me more paperwork. I mean, not to that point actually, but you understand what I mean. Nice, we're back. You know what? Wait, I don't have any money, so I'd better just go... that's good, we have a cook. I haven't played a cook in a while. Cook used to be, is in my opinion, one of the best class in the game. My opinion only. Careful, lots of people wouldn't think the same. But it's a class that has a lot of potential in terms of holding alone. Like, just look at this. Okay, I took damage here, but that's because I'm an idiot and I'm careless. Whee! I'm fast as fuck, by the way. I don't know what's happening. Okay, no, don't lose health. I don't like this one. I don't like this one because there is basically mini bosses or way too much enemies that are strong. So what's very interesting about this right now is that my class ability is not something that I would like to change, but it's something that I would be ready to change if the occasion was given to me. I took too much damage there. What the fuck was that? So, oh nice, I'm already at maximum soup again. Okay, that's good because I'm gonna get full HP just from taking this. Good. Remember when I said that my spell was shit and I wanted to change it? There you have it. That's good because that's already 5%, 8% bonus damage on every magic damage. Thanks to this 7% more magic damage. So the only problem I have is that we have basically combative, which means that we lose max health. So we have to be careful. Because on base kit we'll basically have less than... on base kit we'll have more damage. I mean weapon damage only. But we'll have less health, which can be very good but very bad at the same time when you are in New Game Plus. I mean, if I get fed enough apples or something like that, maybe I can just, you know, go for the bosses and not care about anything. But that's why I'm happy to play with the res right now. Because it will allow me to be a bit more careless, even though I shouldn't. The fact that I have 50% more damage on the weapon is actually very good. I mean, it means that I have less damage from the fire, which can be a bit problematic. But I'm gonna let him burn now. Now, dead. Now your turn. Your turn. I just put them on fire and then I leave them. Because if they don't die from the fire, they're gonna die from the next hit I do to them. That's the neat part of playing with the cook, is that he has a base kit Amaterasu Sun, which basically saves you already 50 or 40 points of resolve to have the effect if you ever find it. Even though having more than one Amaterasu Sun can be interesting to just extend the effect. I mean, I'm not gonna lie that 2 more seconds is actually a lot when you know that these 2 seconds are gonna get augmented by 80%, which basically makes it like 3.6 or 3. It's actually 3.6 seconds. This is why I love. I would take an Amaterasu Sun if I can, I think, because the damage over time that it can passively do will still be useful, you know. Oh, nice. Oh, no, not nice. I don't like this. Ah! Spike balls, I don't like them. Is there a way? Okay, there was a way, but I missed it. Ha! Ha! Oh, shit. I took the spikes anyways. Such an idiot. Yay! Wait. I'm just doing something on the side, if you don't mind. The only problem I have with this class are the skill crits. I mean, if you don't count the skill crits from the fire, the only skill crits that you can get is after deflecting a projectile. Which, even though it's kind of simple on paper, it can be annoying sometimes to make it work. Okay, that's good. We got the TP to Access Mundi. Maybe we should go through Access Mundi. That could be worse. Or maybe we go back to the boss room, or we just go back to the beginning. In the beginning. When I call you up, nobody home yet. So my objective is to find the lore rooms. Hit me twice. I took way too much damage on this room. I'm at the point of using a heal. This is to tell you how bad this is. Like, do you realize how much damage I just took from one enemy? This is why I need apples. Maybe I will need the thing that would give me more HP. I mean, not more HP, but the nut bone is really good on cook. Is the add-on that makes it that you get bonus max XP when you heal when you hit while being max XP. It's a message out to Tonya. It just be the same shit. It just be the same. It be driving me crazy. Did I just do 10,000 damage with a super crit? That was a lot of damage. A new spell! I'm gonna take it because more magic damage is always good. Even though I right now have a spell that is very good. I'm gonna tell you, I'm taking this because basically bonus magic damage works on the fire. So basically right now I have two add-ons that augment by 7%. So I have a 14 bonus damage on my fire damage, which even though it doesn't seem like a lot, if I just like hit an enemy and leave him to burn, he's gonna die after less hits. See, I just up and now I get out. And that's the interesting part of this, is that you can use that to boost up your damage. You see? And now he's gonna take skill crits. And the skill crits are gonna do lots of damage. See? They died. They died. They all died. You know who that lives? Me! Sorry, if you don't have the reference of that line, just watch Doctor Who. See, I'm just gonna let him burn. Motherfucker, I actually summoned the blue ghost. So we're exploring this area because we have a free relic for sure in this area. Yeah. And we're back to the castle, by the way, that's surprising. But it doesn't usually happen. You're not supposed to have this kind of rooms. So yes, you're not supposed to have two accesses to the Siege and Study. But if you're lucky enough and you get that in a speedrun for people that didn't know how to make the access, that could be good. But that shouldn't be happening. Because you're supposed to have an heirloom. You're supposed to have the double jump to have the access to this area. I mean to the Stygian. I'll pay you fucking fight back. Okay, that's a challenge room. I'm gonna do it because I need a... Oh, nice! There you're gonna see the value of the fire effect. So they're gonna burn passively, okay? And I'm gonna hit them anytime I can. Bloodbound person. Okay, I took a damage, but oh shit! I took so much damage! I took so much damage! Okay, I'm not gonna be able to do his combative trait. I need to tank more, but now I just lose my free res. That's gonna be problematic, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die before the end. That's sad because I have a double bonus, magic bonus damage. I have 14% bonus damage on the fire. Taking more that. So yes, when I said that obsidian would become one of the most important things to play around, I wasn't lying. Because if instead of obsidian I had the free res, I would have been able to survive. I'm actually going to take the time bomb. White star, sorry. That's 3 bonus magic damage. I'm not gonna lie, this is fucking good. Because they are free. And we're gone. You'll see on the bosses. The damage on the bosses is gonna be very interesting. More on the... If the boss has a lot of HP, it's gonna be fucking interesting to watch. I mean, just look at this. Oh shit. 11,000 damage. If you see me whipping past the lever, I hit the dash. Okay, good. I'm just gonna go down. Wait. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go on the side because there will be nothing in the end here. Except a chest, maybe. Run me. We could really run me. Run it, run it. Oh, honey. Yeah, the city knew that. That's just how we run it. Yahoo! Money! I mean, this is why you play the game. For money. That's good. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. I need the... oh, that's good. Okay, that could be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna take this. I know I should have looked for damage or a protection relic, but you'll understand soon why I did that. So, if we go down there, we actually have an heirloom that we didn't do. So you know what? No! That was the last target, I missed it. Oh wait, mine? Mine? So we're just gonna go down here because there is this relic I want to do, because now it's free basically. I almost died. I almost took a hit on that. I would have cried because that was a free chest. I got the time. Oh, nice! Please damage relic or protection. Okay, we're gonna take this. Critical chance increase on everything, so that's gonna be good because on spells it can be interesting, but on weapon it's gonna be good. More crit chance means basically this guy can't do anything. Money, come here. I know it's just one coin, but even like that. What's interesting is that enemies with this the passive ability that looks like a fucking cloud is very interesting because basically they stack up armor every time you hit them. I mean, they only stack up to 3 times. Luckily. Have I ever said how much I dislike those enemies? Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. So we got the TP to the Pishan Lake. We're gonna go back here. That's fucking good. I managed to one-shot almost every enemy. Some people would be mad at saying this. You are under-leveled, how can you one-shot enemies? And that'd be like a combative trait. More damage on the weapon. I would also see people complaining about the fact that enemies are higher level than them. Which I find pretty funny, when you know that in New Game Plus this is the norm. And even after like fully upgrading the castle, enemies will be higher level than you. Which to some people I can understand why it is annoying. But I don't think they are right to complain about this. In just my opinion. Just my opinion. Seems like a free chest to me. God, I hate the blue ghost thingies. They're annoying. Ah, luckily I managed to kill them pretty fast. Oh, come on, the spike ball spin. I don't understand the movement that this spike ball had, but okay, fine by me. This song is very good. This is a song of the fight between... this is Senna's team basically, but this is a song of the fight between Thresh and Lucian. Very good song. It's very funny that to see that after playing Ruined King. Maybe I should do Ruined King on stream again. I really enjoyed doing the game once. Maybe I could do it another time. I really love the way the class works with the attack like that. Being able to attack enemies that are technically speaking behind you or below you. So technically speaking not in your range. Look, I don't understand how we got the speed boost, but fun by me. 2 hits for nothing. Long live the king. Sorry. I don't know if that was a good joke. Oh! I start, I think. Yep. Careful with this dude. Okay, he actually gets bumped by the thingies. $21,000. He's dead. Nice, we could already go and fight a Mimic. No, that's not Mimic, what am I saying? That's Murmur. Oh! Yes! Well done! It's gonna be one of the best things to have. Because basically I just got 30% more damage right now. That's gonna be game changing. That's gonna be the death of them. Like, definitely. I thought that room would be the death of me, to tell the truth. But I'm actually fine, I got some hits. Die! Mimi Crunch. I'm sorry, Shamila. Okay, I had to make the joke, okay? I'm sorry, but you left me no choice. I don't know if he actually took the 1000 damage from it. He didn't. Step by step. Whoop! Oh, nice. Free relic right there. A war drum could be interesting. Oh, arcane necklace can be very destructive. And this one also can be very good against hordes of enemies. I think we're gonna take the arcane necklace for one good reason. We currently have a 21% bonus damage on our spells. So if we get to use it properly, what could happen is that we could actually manage to boost ourselves enough to just spam the spell and just kill every enemy all the time. And that's basically my objective right now. Okay, defeat all enemies. We're gonna do it. Fuck! Okay, you know what? Fuck this one. I'm sorry, but the moment I saw that there was a boss with protection and the other and 2 doom trait, the max level paintings, that was over. This room was over for me. I took a hit for nothing, but at least I got out still alive. That's the only thing I can say. I may have lost my honor and my I think they should have made new Void Beasts. Because I don't want to say that the Void Beasts are quite easy to go against. But like, I'm sorry, but they are. The shadow what to say. That was a lot of damage. See? This is why I think that the arcane necklace can be very destructive. Instead of only launching 4 and have no mana left, I could launch 4 and still have enough mana to launch 1 more in case. That's terrifying. That might be enough. And also the fact that I now have 36% bonus damage. That's good. I can't wait around anymore. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go back close to Murmur. We're gonna go into this room. So we're gonna take one heal, get the thing back. I just want to get back to full mana. There's no way up when I'm just not enough. Okay, I didn't expect that he could get this angle. Ah, that's not bad, I would say. I mean, we get lots of money out of all this. Wait, there was a mimic hidden behind the chest? You motherfucker. That's smart. That's very smart. They're revolving. This is not good. Oh! That's what I was talking about. Basically 30% max HP bonus if I wanted to. Or I can get this, which is basically a more damage or 10% of everything bonus. So I decided to take this. I don't know if it was the right choice. I don't heal more, so the magic damage isn't intelligence in pure stats. That's a bit annoying. Only 1 diamond, but that's worse because that's 30,000. More than 30,000 gold. Boom! Ah, wait, I'm just gonna do something quickly. It's a bit sad that I can't ban those things. Like, you can't ban bots, and even if you ban them, they only come once because they're smart enough to come multiple times. Wait, I'm just gonna do something quickly. Why? Wait, I'm just looking up something on the side if you don't mind. I'm just doing something on the side. I'm still here, don't worry. But like I said, sometimes some things require to do something, sadly. I love this song, by the way. This is the song of Sentinels of Light event from League. I have to say it. To me, League is Riot Games is more of a music company than it's actually a game company. Because when you see how balanced the game are, and you make that, and you see the songs in the side, you're like, I mean, you're good at songs, but you're not good at games. I'm a piece of shit for saying that, but I don't care. I know I shouldn't criticize like that. This is not good. But it's just that that's how I feel towards Riot Game right now. I feel like the balancing of their game is what the fuck, and also they're more making fan service than anything. I mean, I'm not against fan service, you know. Just the fact that they came back with the Star Guardian event is really good. I'm just sad that I won't be able to be in France at the moment the event will be here. What is happening? Sorry, I'm looking at something on the side, but I don't understand what's happening. Ah, that's better. I'm back. Sorry. So we have to head back here. Remember what I said about the weird hitbox? The fact that you can extend this hitbox, that makes me love the cook so much as a class. The fact that you can basically like have something like that, but you can also jump at the same time. You know? Which basically makes it that you can hit multiple enemies at one time. Which is why I think this class is truly efficient when... and also the mobility. And the versatility of the weapon. The fact that it pushes back the enemies. The fact that it pushes back the enemies because it has a huge knockback, and at the same time you have also the effect of fire that is permanent. That is, I have to say, this fire effect is what makes I think this class so good. Okay, I expected to take more than. So we've not finished clearing, but what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go to the boss room, just so that I can TP faster towards this room. Ouch! I don't even know how, but I have like, I manage, I don't even know how, to cut, to get cut, like, on my nipple, my right nipple, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did I get cut there? Like, and I'm still wondering how it happened. You know what? I'm gonna take a heal. And I'm gonna kill him like that. I'm just gonna let them burn those. Oh, do you see that? 3000 damage. Well, that's a lot of damage! By the way, the double black obelisk that was there before, I should have taken it instead of the war arm. Because having more skill crits means more bonus damage when enemies are on fire. Or when I use my spell. But I decided that I wanted to go for more base damage because I have a combative trait. So basically combative makes that I have 50% more damage. Which I wonder how it will stack with my war arm. That was a lot of damage. Potion and potion. I'm back to full lightness and full potion and full everything. I would even say full armor, but sadly I'm already full armor. So we're gonna go back to this room. I actually want to fight Murmur just to get the bonus. The thing is, we're gonna go back to the entrance because there is a room that we haven't explored on the right. And once this room will be done, we'll go through Axis Mundi. Why Axis Mundi? Because I really think that Axis Mundi would be the worst thing, the best thing to do. I'm an idiot, I was supposed to go up, not down. So I'm very happy, I have 7000 HP, that's not bad. That's not enough. Nice. That's very good. We're going to take the TP, go back to Axis Mundi. And when Axis Mundi will be done, will be good. I think. I hope. So basically we have to go through entire Axis Mundi, find the Skelebros, and have the access to the last area. In case you didn't know, you can actually spin kick out of those out of the cannonballs. Lots of people don't know that. I mean, almost no one knows that. There's a zombie right below me, right there. 2 zombies. No, only 1. Hello! And you died. Almost in 1 hit, by the way. Oh, those 5 fireballs that killed someone. Insta-killing. That's magnificent. I love that. You don't fire while being in the water. By the way, it's not water, technically speaking. Those are the Stygian waters. So, this is, that looks like water, okay? But that's actually souls, if you read the lore. There is a guy on Reddit that basically summed up the entire lore. Really good guy, by the way. We have to thank him for what he did. This is gonna sound surprising, but I actually have more damage on spin kick than I should have. Because I played the bard and I managed to make a full clear with one. I had an ultra instinct for a second there, that was magnificent. Wait, there is food. Even though I don't need it, I always take it because food, you know? I mean, who doesn't like food? Wait. That was a nice timing. He's gonna die from the fire, I'm gonna go and collect the money. Okay, no money. Fun fact, Access Mundi used to be only 2 big rooms plus the room in the middle right there. Wait. It used to be 2 big rooms plus the room that's here in the middle, you know? But because of the generation problems on console and on PC that were basically toasters, they decided that they would spread it in 4 big rooms instead of 2 giant rooms. Because some people actually had problems loading the chunks, if we can use this word. Oh wait, I can't take damage from the spikes, I'm an idiot. But yes, so basically they decided actually to change the layer of the Axis Mundi because of that. That's very interesting. I have some anecdotes from the development of the game because I've been involved in it. Not as a dev or anything, but because I was on the Discord, I was usually here when they were like when they did some rework, when they explored some problems. I mean, I remember when the Axis Mundi got released and the Kerguelen Plateau also, and the Dragon Lancer. I was one of the first to discover some bugs that there were. I took way too much damage on this one. But yes. So there were these kind of things. What more? Oh yes, they actually changed the world, the burden, the world expansion. So basically, the game is way smaller than it was at the release. And when the burdens came out, what happened is that basically they created a burden to make the world bigger. The Excel world, basically. This burden. Wait. I think it should appear if I look in my burdens. Stats. Quests. I'm trying to look for the... Okay, look, the burden of... Tubal, Kane, Irat, those are the buzz. Burden of scales. World size increased. So the base world size used to be just a bit bigger than it is actually. And what happened is that basically they looked at it and they were like... Wait, that's too big. I mean... So they basically reduced the size of the world, if I remember correctly. And then what happened is that they added 5 burdens of scales. But what happened is that after, in some of the last updates, they basically changed the burden of scale and made it, I think it was in the 0.9 or the 1.0. I mean, the last version before the 1.0. And basically they decided that they were gonna just, you know, just reduce the scale of the burdens. So basically, like every burden goes more every time. But yes. So basically, you could basically have 5 burdens of scale, and you were basically like, you were basically just here for free, you know. Like basically, you didn't have to put like burdens of power. You could put all the boss burdens, all the biomes burden, and that's all you needed actually. No need to have burdens that would boost the enemies or anything like that. Power burdens, aggression. Also, I think Armor Break used to be a base kit, a base something in New Game Plus, but they actually removed it afterwards to make it in only when lots of enemies in this one. Tell me. But yes. So basically there's lots of things like that that people don't know about the game but that are very funny to know about when you've been playing the game for quite a while. The Portobello. I don't know. I don't know what other anecdote I have on this game actually, because I have like, I mean, I've been there for a while. Like basically in Axis Mundi, in the boss room, not in the boss room when you fight the boss, but in the room that's just before the boss, you can actually, and that's a very interesting fact, you could actually use a bug to go through the walls when changing between Kerguelen and the room. And what happened is that basically, like, I discovered it and I used it, and the bug wasn't patched until like a few versions of the game, which was very funny because I used it a lot. It was useless, you know. You were just falling into the infinite void, which made that you actually had to go back to the main menu if you wanted to have a chance to like just come back to the room. So it was a useless bug, to say the least, but it was funny, at least in my opinion. People usually didn't care about this bug, but I actually made. There was another bug also about that was a bit annoying. This one, you see the book platforms. I mean the altar that holds the books in the bookshelves and all that in Stitch and Study. So basically, there was a bug where you could break the altar, get out of the room, come back, and you would see a flying book. Basically, items that were dependent on another item to hold them on. I had a bug where basically even if you broke them, they wouldn't be. If you broke the altar, the item wouldn't break. I mean, would disappear, but would only break after you recharge the room and get back in and destroy the item yourself. That was a small bug that I mean, I even made a video about this. It was in 0.6, I believe, or 0.5. But just some things about priorities. Thank you for dying. Because I don't like this trait. Because it just wastes time. Wastes time. I don't know how to speak English, I'm very sorry. My English is still shitty. This is annoying sometimes. That was hard to access actually. Without taking damage. I mean, without all the double jumps I have. Okay, challenge room. I'm actually gonna do it. Oh, not this one. Okay, he's on fire. He's gonna die anyways. Time to break a little bag. Oh, come on, it was a void one. Void ones are annoying because you can't deflect the projectiles. Boom! Dead! So yes, basically there was only 3 types of rooms in those challenge rooms before. So you basically had you had basically 3 different bosses, which were Art State, Blind Bones Person, and don't remember the last one. I mean, I never remember his name. I'm sorry. And what happened is that they basically decided to add more. So basically there were 3 types of rooms, and they were always the same patterns, you know. Enemies changing every time though, but patterns stay the same. So now you have, instead of having only 3 different rooms, you have 5 of them on basic. I mean, after that you have the combo, you know, and all that, which is another detail. To this anymore, I wanna be alone. So that's the kind of detail that I remember from the other version of the game. I mean, if you basically go to my YouTube channel and check my VODs, you'll see that I have VODs on New Game Plus 20 something. I started leaving my VODs quite late, sadly, which means that I lost the first 15 New Game Plus. I mean, I have to say, I did the 12 first New Game Pluses when there were only like, where Enoch or Irod were the last bosses. But now I cannot bother. Whoa. But yeah, seeing how this game evolved actually makes me emotional sometimes. Because I'm like, holy shit, I've been here the entire time. I mean, the first game was so important to me that when I saw that the second one was gonna get released, I was like, yeah, I have to go. And you're actually gonna laugh at me, but on the first time I did, when I finished for the first time the Kane, I mean the final boss of the game, I was in tears actually. I have to assume it, like, this game is so important, Rogue Legacy 1 is so important to me that when I heard the music from the first game, from the ending of the first game, at the ending of the second game, I was so fucking happy. I don't remember how much time I spent on the first game, but holy shit, that was a lot of time. Okay, so we can go up. We're gonna go up. Careful. He's gonna tip you again and again. I would like how irregular and random those enemies are. You can predict their TP, but you cannot be really efficient at 100% when predicting them. Money. I love that. I mean, we're already at 10 million almost, and we didn't even clear the Pishenry Lake, which is the area that will give me the more money. Nice. The same as the room as the first fairy chest room that we found. So yes, because of how important Rogue Legacy 1 was to me, like I just gave so much to Rogue Legacy. I'm already at 300 or 400 hours. Yeah, 350 hours on the game. I have to say it. I don't regret anything. Every minute spent on this game is a bless. Is a blessing. I mean, I would say I could say it's a bliss, but it's more of a bliss because bliss can be interpreted differently. Even though sometimes the game is a bit bullshit and random. I have to give it, like, the fact that I love this game so much doesn't change the fact that I can be a bit objective when I want to. This game has a lot of flow, but like when you realize the difference between this game and the first game, this is where you realize how much of a change and of a good evolution the dev actually had. Sorry, like I said, my English is not perfect. Blue Ghost, yay! I love that. I'm lying, I hate that. Okay, that's fine. As long as I don't get hit by a Blue Ghost, I'm fine. Those one doesn't count. They're not really Blue Ghosts. They're Boo Dragon Lancer. Oh shit, that's gonna be problematic. Almost took a damage on that, by the way. Heirloom. Okay, I'm not gonna do this room, I'm sorry. Chest! We love chests here. Okay, that's a bit problematic because I don't have a spell that goes down. But they're just gonna send Blue Ghost at me and then, ah! It's an invasion! Help me! And I took a Blue Ghost that was just doing upstairs. Okay, but I managed to get there safely. Holy shit, what is that? Down. I gotta watch my back, probably pack my back. Shoot like a computer crash, baby. Shit? Uh-oh. You don't know a damn thing. You don't know a damn thing. Oh, nice. Oh, not nice. One shot, that's fucking good. If I could find another ward on that, I would be happy. Another empty vessel. Okay, you know what? No. I'm sorry, but... Oh, yes! Okay, so that's very risky. Taking it is very risky and very bad for me. Because it means that I have to be very careful because I will die in one hit, which will happen very fast. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna return to main menu, and we're just gonna go safely to see if I didn't left an enemy in an area. Like Pigeon Dialect, for example. We're gonna use a lot the fact of going back to the main menu to, you know. Okay, play safely. Okay, careful. I don't wanna die. Not today. Careful, I will die in one hit. Okay, she died in one hit. I mean, it's dead in one hit. This is way too much for me. The demons keep her company. Okay, good. Not good. Wait, I can't do that. I killed them both. Okay, 2 more enemies to kill. 2 to go. Okay, 1 more to go. Okay, I'm not gonna do it in this room. This is not a good idea. Okay, I cleanse the relic. I can now escape this area safely. Okay, good. So now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna return to main menu, and we're gonna go back to Sun Tower. So I know what I did was maybe a bad idea. Taking the Pandora box is the best thing, that is one of the best rig you can get when you are going for a relic run like I usually do. Problem is that now we have to go back up. It's gonna take a bit of time. I mean, we will just rush through it, you know. So basically we have to go back, like, okay, so it's up, right, and just find one of the rooms to go left when we can. So that's gonna be a bit long. But that's the best solution we have. Okay, so now we just have to go up. Feel like I've died. Not yet. It's the next one. Yep, after that it's fully left and the last one. Oh, baby, I fell in love. So I'm not spending double jump because double jump is actually slower. That's bad, I took a damage from the thing. Okay. Oh, I mistimed my spin kick because if I would have timed it perfectly, that would have been fucking good. I would have been able to not waste time. I feel like I'm speedrunning when I'm not. That's funny. That's a very unique sensation, to say the least. Okay, good. Now we can just. Oh no, Blue Ghost! Please don't do that to me. At least he's dead. One thing that's gonna be interesting, by the way, because I will be stuck in Spain for 1.5 months, yet I will be able to work out every day because I'll have nothing else to do. So we're not gonna fight. We're gonna go back to the entrance. We're gonna go because we just wanted to unlock this TP to fight Irad. Even if I were to die, what's gonna be interesting is that the only one I'm scared to face right now, without any stuff, is Jonah. Kane, give me my give me my duelist and wind wall, and I can face him whatever he's planning. Blue Ghost guy. Very interesting fact, if you want to know. You can actually... It doesn't work on Blue Ghost, sadly. But you can actually change direction when eating. In the middle of your hit. It can allow you to hit two enemies that are on both sides if you manage to do it properly. That's a mechanic that I use that used to be even easier to do before, but they decided to nerf it a bit. I don't know why. I mean, not to nerf it, but they made it harder to do on some classes. That's how I felt when the 2.0 came out, the combat update. I mean, oh wait, I can go on spikes actually. Oh. Money! Oh, it's not money actually, it's Redizer, but we're gonna take it because we need it to upgrade, I mean to buy the soul orbs from the kids. I wonder why are they using this for? Okay, I'm an idiot, to say the least. By the way, technically speaking, the knight doesn't have any head. I mean, your character doesn't have any head, technically speaking. The hitbox starts a bit lower than the head. So you can basically sometimes like be in front of an enemy attacking you but not take damage because of that. That's a lot of things. I know I'm just basically like saying lots of information, but that's just because I'm used to it. Sharing knowledge about this game is something that I enjoy doing. I mean, I'm not as knowledgeable as Tiller or the speedrunners of the game, but I still have my bunch of knowledge from the game and from how it was before. I used to theory craft a lot before. I mean, basically there was a combo before they actually nerfed it. That actually was the fact of spin kicking. I mean, it's spin kick at the same time that you could do before the combat update. See? Double hit. See, I managed to hit in the direction of the enemy. Good, good. Everyone's dead, so basically I'm gonna get... Uh-oh. I don't know what just happened, but did you see I was in the enemy and I didn't take damage until I jumped? Because my head wasn't counting as a need box. Basically your head doesn't have a need box on this game. Which makes it very interesting. Oh, new class ability. You know what, I'm not gonna switch it, even though it could be interesting. Unless I get the duelist, but I don't think it's gonna be worse. So the problem is that this weapon attacks way too slow. If I could change it for the knight's blade or the... I don't even know if I would change it actually. The possibility of just sending projectiles back is way too interesting to not use, you know. Took damage on that. I'm doing way too much damage. I was dashing. Listen. We're gonna go for the heirloom first. Broke. I mean, maybe a class ability change would have been worse actually now that I think about it, because I'm just getting all my HP back. So yeah, maybe a class ability would have been nice. I really think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be worse because it would make me use every of my. I mean, my last reroll basically for it. So even if it can be worse, I don't know if it's a good idea. It will depend on the class ability that I get. If I get the shield or the combat roll, I'll take it. Shield. I said that I was gonna take it, but it's good because I'm gonna get some resolve back and one more relic, which is the grey one right here. So that relic basically makes that I do 6% more damage now. So it's a pure bonus, and now I also have the shield, which is, in my opinion, one of the best speedrunning tools. And also one of the best things in the game. Just my opinion on that, but that's because the knight is one of the best classes in the game. It's the most stable class in the game. I'm gonna take this because 8% more damage means that my fire and my spell are gonna do 8% more damage. So if you look at it properly, I have 29% boost for my magic damage pure, 8%, and I have 21% plus. And listen to that, plus the 20% bonus magic damage from the empty vessel, plus the how much items do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 items, which means that my damage is augmented by 60% thanks to the war drum. So basically I have 60% more damage, and that damage is boosted by another 28%, 29% by for magic damage. This is why basically my my star bomb will make so much damage. We'll see how it goes. Tell me it's gonna be good, please. It has to go nicely. In your arms. First mate Biaris. I mean, just look at the damage it's gonna do. 22,000. And it wasn't even the super crit, which would have been 39,000. Ah, that's good. I'm enjoying myself on that, I have to say. I have to say it, guys. But that's a lot of damage. The only problem will be the reload of my spell. Biaris. Okay, they jumped. Okay, I didn't take that much damage, just 1,000. Way too much things falling from the sky. So basically, having some mana regeneration would be good. Maybe an overcharge could be interesting. You can use the ghost to put yourself in a better spot. Okay, he's dead. That's gonna be interesting. I have a chance to get some mana back out of him. Now they're gonna jump, or they're gonna do something, and they're gonna take damage. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, nice. I should use my shield ability. I'm gonna take this hill. I don't know I didn't need it or anything. I'm gonna let them burn. Okay, perfect. Good. The fact that I have combative, the combative trait means that I do so much damage. The only thing I would need right now would be the catalyst, because catalyst would augment the damage of the fire by 20% and would augment the damage of the star, the white star, which is the huge time bomb I have. Would augment the damage by 20% if I manage to pull it on an enemy that's on fire. Which means that I can basically, I could have a combo that would get me to like 50,000 damage on the star bomb if I could get just one catalyst. Which would be the objective. Wait, I'm sorry, but this kind of song that's way too chill. Ah, not bad. So now basically we go to Kerguelen Plateau. Kerguelen Plateau is one of the best areas just for the... Okay, that's... Holy shit, what was that? Okay, good. That's supposed to be a free heads back. I just one-shot them. This is actually terrifying. Have you seen that damage? Okay, I actually wanted to use the shield on that, but I missed it. I missed the chance to use it. I don't know. Good. Okay, he's gonna die from the fire. They're gonna die from the fire. If I just let them, they're gonna die from the fire. That's the interesting part about playing this build. I used to play Cook with the intelligence build, because basically the intelligence will stack up the damage like unlimitedly. Lily of the Valley, good. That's basically 6% more damage again. I know a second war drum would be awesome. I would get so much more damage, so much damage out of a war drum. I missed it. I actually wanted to jump above him and kill the other one behind. I mean, I also could do that basically if I wanted to and one-shot enemies. Yes. In my opinion, the shield is still one of the best class abilities in the game. I've seen lots of tier lists where people were like, Knight is basically the mechanics from the first game, this is what makes him really strong. And I was like, no, what makes him strong is how the ability was changed. Sorry, what's good is that you can also become invulnerable, so if I get potions, the rage tincture that basically doubles your damage while you're invulnerable, I could just like use the shield dash and have a two hit frame invulnerability where I could basically double the damage even of the fire that I do on enemies. Which definitely would be very good. She out of my mind. She love it, I know. I do so much damage now. I also have 60% crit chance. I have lots of crit chance thanks to this. This is a bonus 10%, but if you look at it clearly, I have a 50% base crit chance. So the more of this item I have, the more crit chance I have, which they're already quite high basically. So would you imagine what would happen if I could have more? But I wouldn't take it if I could find one, because I know my objective is to get lots of different relics, just so that the War Drum can stack up. By the way, fun fact, War Drum used to stack not on unique relics, but on every relic. So basically, right now, instead of having like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, I would actually have a 14 different relics, so it will boost every one of these relics. So basically they decided to nerf it because it was way too strong. One War Drum could basically like destroy an entire world. And it still can. Even with the rework they did, it actually still can rework. Ain't no kisses, ain't no mistletoes. I'm actually surprised that I didn't took more damage, but that's good. Okay, nothing here. Boom! But yes, what more? I don't know what more to tell actually. Oh yes, the rework of some items. They were actually supposed to rework I mean, they told me they were gonna respond the Heavy Stone Bargain. They did, but not in the way that I wanted, which made me sad. So Heavy Stone Bargain is a purple relic that makes you able to have double damage basically. But you have a 2-second cooldown on your weapon. So basically this weapon was really strong on some classes. Like was very strong on one class in particular, which was the Gunslinger. So basically the Gunslinger is a class that you basically like, you know, you go in, spend all your ammos, go back a bit, and reload. Gunslinger has been reworked by the way also, which is the reason I do not play him that much anymore. Even though it's very interesting and I kind of like his class ability now. So basically to talk about the Gunslinger, what did they change? So to make it quick, his class ability used to be the reload, and it gave him, you could reload even like if you had it on any other character, you could reload your weapon even though it's not a, you know, and you basically gain an effect where you had bonus damage basically. They changed the Strav effect. They changed it basically, which makes it a bit better, I would say. Basically, you could also reload by using this button that I'm clicking right now, the button of interaction. So basically, what they decided is they were like, if you have already this button to reload, why don't we change the class ability to have something to give him more mobility? Because Gunslinger was basically a class that had no mobility and no protection. You had no way to dodge, no way to think. So basically, you have to be pixel perfect on every of your movement. So basically, they decided to change the class ability to make it the TNT, which was, I think, a good choice in the end, even though I'm not a huge fan of it. And what they changed also was how the class works. Basically, they decided to put an intelligence ratio on the weapon. So basically, every melee damage on the game stacks up by your weapon, basically. What do I mean? By strength, I mean. Which means that basically, if you have a strength multiplier, for example, like you have on, I mean, every bonus strength that you had is bonus damage on your weapon when you hit an enemy with your basic weapon. For example, right now, I have 1000 strength, and basically my damage is based on the class ratio plus the relics and everything that's in the game, the crits and all that. What happened is that basically this class, the gunslinger class, can actually transform part of his intelligence as bonus damage. So basically, imagine like on Slinger, like the ratio of damage by is like for a thousand strength you have 2000 damage, and basically after that you could have a ratio of intelligence where basically you have 20% of your intelligence that's going to be damage on that ratio, which means that for example you have 1000 intelligence, it's going to be something like 400 or 200 bonus damage, which for people doesn't seem like a lot, but it's actually a lot when you know that you can upgrade your magic damage by using, for example, Lotus Petal, for example, by using the Blessing of Wisdom, and things like that. And basically, you have a free way to upgrade your damage, your base damage of the weapon, like that. Which makes the Slinger, technically speaking, a class that's very strong with relics. Because he can basically stack up the damage, the base damage of his weapon with almost everything. And what's interesting about this is how they change also the Slinger gun. So basically, when you had the Heavy Stone Bargain, which I was talking before, the Stone Bargain being the purple stone that makes that you have a 2-second cooldown, it used to be basically instead of changing your weapon's attack speed, it would change your reload time. So basically you could spam at the same speed with double damage, but instead of waiting a second and a half or 2 seconds for the reload, you would wait 4 entire seconds or 3 entire seconds. Which could be annoying but very interesting if you had something like a Amaterasu Sun to burn the enemy while... if you could, for example, burn the enemy with an Amaterasu Sun or a Poison Effect. Poison Effect wasn't released yet. But that's something that you could have done now. But sadly what they did is that they decided to nerf it. I mean, they decided to change it. Instead of changing the reload speed, basically you would attack slower, but keep the same reload speed. Which, I'm not gonna lie, when I saw it was changed, I was a bit sad. But basically it helps players that play more on precision to have still more damage. Is it worth taking now? I have a doubt. Actually, I have a doubt. I think it's very good because you have a permanent damage upgrade, and I'm not gonna lie that the damage upgrade is quite good. Do I think it's very good? Not as it used to be. Because you could like burst the enemy and then reload and burst the wait a bit for reload and then reburst again. And the change to me basically didn't kill the combo, but like nerfed it a bit. Which is not that bad actually, when you look at it. But they were supposed to rework it, they actually just changed the way to interact with some classes. Which is not bad, I would say. Oh, lose no health. That was easy. Oh, free chest, nice. Oh wait, what? Oh, whoa. You have to be careful with the poison area, by the way. They're a continuous way of damage. You won't have as much invulnerability time when you take damage from them. I have to find the boss room. Boss room is there, perfect. I'm gonna go back to the relic that I left behind, because if it's a relic that could be worth taking, that would be good. I got money on my mind, now they better pay me. There's a zombie right there, I didn't see him. Ah. I remember all the Kerguelen before, just after the release. It was funny to play around. Nice. So we're gonna go back to the relic, because if we can find a relic interesting like a poison or something like that, that would be game, basically. I like to save the time, but it never saved me. So we still have a few rooms to explore in this area, so that's gonna be interesting. I mean, at least one room. That's on the right. Wait, it's not there actually. And that was a long. But yeah, so, sometimes I miss the old versions of this game, but then I remember that all the upgrades that came out, and I have to say it, all the upgrades that came out ever since are fucking great. Like, I'm sorry, but the combat update, fucking good. Like, you used to not have skill creeps on the game. You realize that you basically had a passive boost of damage whenever you were attacking while dashing. They actually decided to change it to a shield because people like to dash into enemies. We don't know why. But yeah, people are complaining about the fact that they take damage from enemies when they're not attacking. By the way, I saw it a lot, and I'm actually surprised that people complain about this. Like, do you guys used to complain when you play Super Mario games, and like you couldn't, I don't know, you know, like you were going through enemies, but I mean, you took damage from just touching an enemy? No, they didn't. The first game was same, by the way. If you were to touch an enemy, you would take damage. I mean, that's just my unpopular opinion, because I know lots of people are complaining about this. I've been money many days now. I got money on my mind, you better pay me. Okay, I don't want to take this, even though it would be a new... I think I'm gonna go and take the IV Canopy Relic. Why? Because it can be interesting. So we're just gonna get out. I'm gonna remember that there is a relic right there that I should go for if I ever need. So we're gonna go to. We only have Piston Relic left to explore actually. Once Piston Relic will be over, which is the worst area to explore because it's the longest and the hardest, we'll be fine. Oh, whoa, yeah. It's crazy how it goes, left me all alone. Okay, I couldn't predict that he was gonna throw this. Good meat. Okay, so here we have the first boss hole. Pearl key. So we need to find the pearl key. Okay, good. There is a potion down here. It means that I'm gonna go back to full life. And I got my armor back from the armor break. Luckily I don't have armor breaks on enemies, because armor break would be the end of me. Long nights with no sleep. Okay, free chest. So I have to clear the room so that I can make sure to have a safe way to come back, basically. The fact of one-shotting those knives makes me really happy, and yes! I could go for this actually, but the projectile return is very good. I have to check something. Artisan, your weapon implies burn. You don't realize how much I want to take this weapon. The problem is that if I take this weapon, now I will want to play like if I had the class ability of the duelist. I have more damage. Lots of more damage. Oh my god, I'm just gonna one-shot everything. This is my favorite weapon in the game, by the way. I mean, I feel like this weapon is basically has the fastest attack speed, which makes it basically one of the best weapons to combo or to clear enemies. And if you have double jumps, you can basically like ta 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 ta. Do you realize the attack speed of this weapon? Like I'll show you when I'll fight a big enemy that has lots of HP, if I ever find one. I don't even know if I still apply fire. Cause I haven't been able to not one-shot an enemy. Okay, I still apply fire. Okay, come here, you know? Okay, I almost didn't see that. I could almost not see it, by the way. That's good. That was a silver chest, by the way. Silver chest give lots more gold and resources. This is what they're more interesting. Oh. So I don't know what to do right now. I have to go down. I have to go back down here. She don't wanna see me if I'm dying in the street. Zombies don't have a lot of HP in this game, by the way. The moment I say that, I one-shot this guy. Okay, that's the pearl key actually, so we're gonna take it. So, if you want to know how to do it, left, right, left, right, left. You start right and you go slowly. You can do without even without the double jump. I have an objective coming up. That would be a challenge run in New Game Plus 0. Taking my time. Well, I would basically cleanse the world without taking any of the items. Except the last one, the Gilgamesh Shore to finish the game once. To at least finish the game. So every non-necessary relic will not be taken. And you'll be surprised to know how many relics aren't that necessary to have. Okay, that's good. We have already a key. This song is scary. Oh, I could go for another one, but I want to go for Achilles Shield. Why? Because basically this is 6% bonus damage and a 10% bonus damage and spell with damage when I'm not. It used to be you have to be full life to have the bonus damage. But they decided to change it to more than 50% HP. Because they saw that it made this item almost unusable. So no, this wasn't a combo weapon. I wanted to go for it, but I couldn't. That's Trash Dark Star, I think. This song is scary. I love it. So here we have another key room. So we're gonna enter this. You realize how terrifying I am, actually? Okay, we got the 2 keys. The only problem I have now with that is the fact that we almost have no... Can I get... Okay, I have to enter back to get the money because I want the money. Okay, we have the boss room right there, by the way. That's the Onyx key. And we have the boss room right there. That's actually very lucky. We could... if I had this this world in speedrun, I would be like... I would be crying of joy. You realize what I just did there? You realize how much damage output I have? $44,000. Do you realize the damage output I currently have on this character or not? Like the fact of using the shield to basically have the the effect that makes that they can only take skill crit for the next 2 seconds, and being able to chain hits like that. That's terrifying. That was terrifying. I have to say it. I'm just gonna talk to him a bit. Hello. So basically, I'm gonna talk a bit about the lore. So if you don't want us to be spoiled, you better get the volume down a bit. So basically, very interesting thing. Basically, the black roots, which is the black roots are actually made of the tree of life itself. So basically, the tree of life is what gives the estuaries their immortality. I mean, their eternity, because they are not immortal. You can kill them. But basically, how do I say this? The tree of life basically is not happy with how it's being used. You know, the fact that people use it to be immortal, like that. So basically, it decided to fight back by basically corrupting what it can. And basically, what we know for a fact is that it actually corrupted what we call now the Void Beast, which are basically like Murmur, the Sisters, the Gongeds, I mean. And there is not only that, but what's very interesting to know is also the fact that it's the fact that basically they oh come on, I didn't see. That was very smart of the Death to hide that one. Good. So basically, what we know is that the Black Roots are what corrupted the crew of Mejuel, which was the estuary and the second boss of the game, the skeletons basically. And basically what happened is that Mejuel was actually assassinated by Tubal. I mean, there was an assassination attempt by Tubal. And what happened is that basically, before dying, Mejuel decided to give to give himself to his crew, so they would resist the poison. And what happened is that after they locked Tubal into Ladon, what happened is that basically they got corrupted by the roots of the tree, just like Tubal, by the way. And the problem is that because of that, basically, they became skeletons and void beasts instead of just, you know, being estuaries of estuaries. Ah, but yes. So there is someone already that actually put this up, basically. Like, he basically collected the most lore and made a very nice resume of the story so far. On how the revolution worked, how everything went actually. Money. I mean, if you go on the Reddit Rogue Legacy 2, you will find it on the first page. And the end would be better. I should die before landing. Look at this, I'm gonna one-shot him. Oh, no man, I didn't crit him. I did kill him in one hit, technically speaking. That was dumb. I can almost one-shot them. They're the last enemies of the... they're the endgame enemies, guys. And I can one-shot them with my build. But do you see, basically I have more base damage. Oh! Oh! Boss are so good! This is not bad because it's gonna apply bonus damage. If I manage to skill crit an enemy by just doing that, I'll be able basically to I have a 20% bonus damage on my fire. So, is it a good decision what I just did? I'm not sure. But it's necessary, I believe. I should have gone for the circuit actually, but I decided not to. I don't want it to go below the 100%, but I forgot that I actually still had the relic of the other one. Ow. Do you own them person? What's that? That was fast as fuck. You gotta love when the enemies go and kill themselves. Like that. Ouch. Okay, good. We have the TP room, so... Hello! Secrets. I already have it, sadly. I already have completed all the Scar challenge. Which makes me sad a bit, because that was a very fun thing to... I don't say try hard, but that was a very fun thing to do. I really enjoyed doing the Scar challenge, except the speedrun ones. The speedrun ones are annoying because they don't depend on the number of characters that you use. They depend more on your pure skill. Which is something that I don't have, sadly. I don't have skill. I'm bad at video games. Which makes me sad to say because I tried hard during a long time. That's a mimic. That didn't one hit. Money. I actually want to go back a bit on some games like Have a Nice Death or something like that. It decided to walk into me. Boom! And another one. That's good. I'm only at 1 million points, which is a bit annoying, but I haven't done any bosses. Boom. I already have 20 millions, by the way. I hope I will get the 30 millions on this one. That's an objective, actually. Getting the 20 millions. I got just chain CC'd on this one. Like, I got fucking destroyed. I have to perfectly assume it. Whoop. I managed to shot the boss, by the way. I had to get some HP back. Or else I won't last for long. So we have to go up there. Good, young Skywalker. 23 million, by the way. 26,000 million. I wonder if we could get to this amount of damage with the right add-ons. I don't think we can, but that would be very funny to try. I haven't finished to explore Axis Mundi yet. I still have rooms and bosses to fight. So we have a room on the left, right there. That's gonna be just a room with a chest, so we're gonna take it. Oh yes! That's exactly what I wanted. I have the shield, so basically my damage will be doubled and I will crit enemies. So basically the rage tincture with the shield is very good. I had this once during a speedrun. I think I got my PB thanks to that actually. Well, I basically had a very good start on the run. Because I found a rage tincture and something that was boosting my damage. And what happened is that basically I managed to get bonus damage thanks to all that. So okay, so we have to go left. Ah. Oh, nice. I'm surprised that I managed to do that without losing health. I thought I was gonna have to use the shield for a second. So I'm gonna get 40 resolve back, and I'll go back to the Kerguelen plateau to get more. I'm gonna fight the mini boss. Okay, are you ready? Get ready for this. Okay, come with me here. Boom. So I missed, sadly. I took a hit. But do you realize the amount of damage I had, even without using the spell and the magic boost damage or anything like that? I'm just laughing so damn hard. Like right now, if I could find the second war drum, I would double my damage, and I'll be like, oh. Well, at the end of the run, we're basically gonna one-shot even the last boss. I'm feeling closer to this. So we're gonna return to Melmini. We're gonna TP to Kerguelen Plateau. We're gonna fight every boss except Naama. And we'll finish by Naama because I don't want to fight her. Because if I fight her, I'm gonna lose the two flowers, which basically augment 6% both of them. So basically 12% bonus damage just by those. So it's closer to the beginning actually. That's not my invitation, yeah. Is someone coming to save me? Okay, so it's up. Oh, it's actually right. So I'm gonna take it for one good reason, is that even if I get hit and I manage to have the platform, I'll be able to find. I'll be able to have a value out of it. I mean, I love how the relics are just, you know, stacking up down here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Multiply 6 by 17 and you have the bonus damage that I have. So it's 16% plus 7%. Plus 7, so it's like 102% right now. So I basically double my damage without counting the bonus damage from this, and from this. Like and also like this is fucking terrifying. So we're just gonna go and fight every boss. You'll see. I'm gonna fucking destroy Tubal. Like with all those, I have a dream combo of relics right now. Ladon stomach. I don't know how long I could take it. You want to smile, I'm a fake it. Copy and paste it. Hello. Come on guys, that's only first phase. I think that was pretty terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna use my shield there, look. Oh wait, I missed it. Okay, ready? The worst thing that could happen would be to die on Kane, because Kane has lots of damage. Or Jonah. That would be the worst case scenario. I mean, the best case scenario, because they are the two boss that I can kill easily with a duelist. I mean, Jonah will be the hardest boss in the game. Kane should be fine. And it. We're gonna go and fight Irad, which is my favorite boss in this game. I have to say it. What am I doing? I love the fact that they actually use an artificial sun. Maybe I should take no hit on this phase. That was good. I mean, that was easy also because it was quite fast. These pixels on my mind. I one-shot enemies, guys. Okay, next phase. This one should be quite easier because the eyes are gupted, so if I use spells like that, I'm just gonna one-shot him. Am I just no-hitting this boss? No, I'm not. This phase is the easiest part to no-hit, by the way. I actually no-hitted. I managed to no-hit Irad. Prime Irad. I mean, I'm one-shotting him, so that's not fair towards him. And I know you fucking hate them. Yo, but sometimes you have to make ends. Well, that wasn't that bad. Irad is definitely one of the most interesting characters. He basically was betrayed by one of the people he trusted most. I can relate. And what happened is that he had an allegiance to the king that basically was used against him. And what he decided at the end is that at the end he was just like, you know what, fuck everyone. I'm gonna become the king of this world. I'm gonna get the power, the fruit back by killing every estuary. I mean, if you oh wait, I didn't kill the small one. I mean, Tubal was the one that was a bastard since the beginning, but Irad actually got betrayed and all that, which makes it very interesting. So those are the last god I can obtain, actually. Hey, baby, got some fake friends. Money. Come on, come on, come on. We can get in fast. Yeet. So I'm gonna try to know this area again. I mean, I didn't know this area, I already took a damage. This part of the area is annoying because as long as you don't have a... If you have bad RNG, you can just wait a long time before you getting through. Good. Void Beast defeated. So now basically we got room. We got access towards Enoch. So what's very interesting about Enoch is the fact that he died, technically speaking, before. He was creating a poison. But what happened is that he poisoned himself without caring. And what the problem is that he basically had to transport his body in a mimic. So he decided to basically use his own body, his classic body, as an estuary. I think this is why he still remains close to human. Because basically every other estuary have totally lost their human form because of the corruption by the Black Roots. Irad has been the worst touched by that, but if you look at it, like Lamek wasn't really concerned by that, so basically he didn't have any corruption, almost didn't have any. Nama too. Tubal has lost himself. Tubal is technically... Okay, that was annoying. So yes, technically speaking, like if you look for example at Tubal, Irad, Mejuael, or basically the Scullables, if you prefer, they basically lost their human form at the end because of the corruption. I try to use the shield dash. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot, that's all I have to say. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm annoyed because I died. And because I'm an idiot also, but that's I have two choices there. Because I didn't bot any TP. Use the architect and just fight the bosses and end the run. Ah, that's annoying. I didn't expect to die by my own attack like that. I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm currently crying. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm gonna use the architect. We're gonna go and fight the bosses like that. Okay. I'm annoyed because I am an idiot. I annoy myself by being an idiot. So basically we're gonna go with that base kit, fight every boss in the game left. So we're gonna go and fight oh shit, it's gonna be a pain to fight. I'm under leveled to fight him right now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die, but we'll try it anyways. Heart stressing, hyperventilation. I'm tryharding a bit right now. One, two, three, perfect. Okay. Oh, I took damage. I want to note him. 2 damage now. I think I'm gonna go for challenge runs in the future when I'll get to max level and the end of the game in terms of the game pluses. I was gonna finish him on this hit. Nah, 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 nah. He used to be more powerful when alive, I think. I mean, you have to understand that he wasn't as powerful as alive for one good reason, actually. Estuary Enoch is a man of science. Put the blame on me, but I won't go back again. I'm pretty sure with the one where you can actually know it every boss. I actually didn't fight Nama yet, so it means that I'll have to fight her later. Oh, I took damage on that side. I'm gonna play safely there. Okay, never mind. Fuck you. I'm gonna kill you. Die. Bye. That's good because I know if I fuck. You know what? No Itlamek. No Itlamek Prime. And I'm gonna try to not use the Wine Ball for the fight. Oh, never mind. Actually, I'm gonna use it because Itlamek Prime is actually harder. It's actually hard. You don't have as much spaces against Itlamek Prime. This is why it's not an easy boss to go against. So we're gonna go for Nama. I would like to know Ether, but I know I don't have the level for that. I still have the res, so I should be fine. Saying things that no one ever chooses. She did the two. She did two global attacks in a row. Bye. When nights too hard. Okay, careful. Okay, first midlife. This is the part where it becomes really hard. I don't have any spell over time, any damage over time. Oh, come on, I took damage on that, really? This is not fair. I'm a star and you were struck. I should have used my best ability. I'm gonna die on that. I'm actually gonna lose a life on that. If I don't kill her faster, I'm gonna lose on that. The class ability isn't considered as an attack, I think. Which means that I can go through attacks. No! I just wasted my raise. But she's gonna die anyways. I hope. I died in two hits now. Okay. Okay. Second boss beaten. I mean third boss. Now we need to fight the first boss and then we can go for Jonah. Jonah is gonna fucking destroy us, but at least I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna be able to reset. So now we're gonna fight. Lamek. Okay, trying to know it, okay? Oh, no, it is dead. Okay, every time I get hit by this attack, I don't even know how. The attack is so basic. I got him by the damage return, I feel bad. I would like to restart this fight, actually. Can I? Can I actually restart the fight? Can I actually restart the fight if I do that? Can I actually restart the fight if I do that? If I can, I'll be happy. I can! Will I get my HP back though? That's the question. I don't get my HP back, did you see that? Just because I restarted the fight, I don't get my HP back. Okay, let's do that. Oh, come on. Okay, no, it is that. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna kill you now. You know what? Return to main menu. We're gonna kill some enemies to get some HP back. I mean, I really want to know it, this guy. I really think we could know it him. This is my final goodbye. But if I ever hurt you, actually apologize. Oh yes, this room is already completed, sadly. Okay, we might be able to do this one. Ah, never mind. Never mind. That's it. Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning. Okay, let's fight him. I want to know it, this boss. I'm gonna know it, this boss. But what if you... I shouldn't have used my white ball like that. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna reload my white ball. Like I said, we're gonna know it. We're gonna know it, Lamek. I want to know it, this boss! Ender level, know it! That's what I want. Come on, we're gonna get him. Let's go. I hate this attack. I hate the fact that he leaves those spin kicks thingies down here. And I've been thinking, but what if you was the only one? Maybe I can get some heals in the room, you know, just to make sure that I... Okay, you know, I won't fight this mini-boss. Okay, good, I'm back. I'm not back at full life, shit. Okay, good, now I'm back at full life, so we're gonna fight. Baby girl, 6 shot like katana. Come on, know it! We're gonna get it. Disappear, please. Not again. That crit was at the right moment. Okay, on him. Epic 6 shot like a katana. No! Not again! Always this fucking attack. This attack is the most annoying one because she basically zones you out. And I missed my my launch. I missed my spell basically there. That's why I took the damage basically. That's annoying because I was very close to the knight. Okay, let's get to him. Maybe I should play Redemption or a song like that in the background when fighting him. Some pentakill, please. Oh no, my Spotify is bugging again. One thing that I'm gonna tell the devs is fix your fucking Spotify client. Ah, fuck. Sorry, I'm gonna play some pentakill because I love pentakill. And no, that's way back machine. I don't. Oh, like banger acoustic. That could be good. Nice. I ask you. It. Ah, I'm annoyed. I miss it again. I want to put some pentakill only in the background when you're playing. Now I just want to listen to some pentakill. Going down the dark regime. The annoying part is that we have to go and heal a bit before going to do anything else. Because if the HP bar is not full, this is not good. It doesn't look good. Perfect. I ask you, come to an end. Eternal power, lead us to all. Four flames. I still have lots of damage and lots of crit chances. Boom! Know it! Yes! That's good. I finished it. I finished him on Lightbringer from Pentakill, so I'm like, do you need anything more than that? Fucking yes. I needed something like 6 or 7 tries, but I'm happy with the result. I still think it needs a redo because I'm in New Game Plus, so I don't think it should count. I have lots of bonus damage out of my kit, so I don't know. We're gonna go back to the entrance and fight, you know, just go for the fight. I don't think I will be able to hold Jonah. You know what, if I were to notice Jonah, I will be happy. But if I don't get it, I won't mind. Okay. Who was talking about it again? I was killing the ghost, but okay. I think I have a chance to know it him, actually. I have a chance to know it him. I'm gonna try it. I want to know it, Jonah. So we're just gonna go here. Get some HP back out of the rooms around. Okay, left still funnel as an impact. So now we go back down here. And we go back to the beginning entrance. Okay, go. I want to know it, Jonah. If we manage to know it him, I'll be fucking happy. I forgot about this axe attack. That's annoying. That's annoying. I want a music like Redemption or something like that to fight him. Let's get Redemption. Fuck! You know what? Fuck the Noit. With the add-ons that he has, I'm not gonna try Noit. That's a bit sad because I could have Noit him on that. Oh, Voltaic round, that's over. Voltaic round plus the axe, I can't do anything. Fight isn't hard, the problem is noiting. Noiting is very hard. So we still. How many scars lies behind us? the horizon. Lady Pepper. I'm a bit sad that we don't have Surly right there appearing as the first ancestor. Wait, I might have to switch songs. Oh no, man. Oh, I forgot about this one. Fucking attack. I forgot that now we could combo the attacks. I was... That's bullshit, but okay. Had the feels of war. Contrarian, no. It's not gonna do it. Plus 80% gold, why not? And a piece of final hour in the darkest rift. And got 2 level in that. 2 level in that. I'm actually gonna enter just to lose some money and fill up the chest. Or maybe I could get some relics and try to fight the boss like that. Could be interesting too. Be careful. One. Boom! Knew it. I will not go quietly. I love the fact that he just transformed into stone and he already has the grass around him like that. It doesn't make much sense, but it's a fine detail because it's because the devs wanted us to recognize actually the fact that he's the fountain. I like the fact that basically the two final bosses of both games are in the same room. I mean, I think it's a very fine detail. Would have been fun if I could find the Nostalgenesis, I mean, a no it run basically. Good, good. Now let's get back in the fight. I don't understand if this world is underworld. How it is that there are stars, you know? Like the sun tower makes sense because it's what creates basically the light in the underground. But even like that, I'm very surprised. Ah. Whee! That's Laden. That's my ball. What? Well, that's good. Sir Pepperoni. Nice. Managed to know it though. I'm very happy about the boss fight against Irad Prime. Even though I think it's a bit bullshit because I think I would have needed more hits on a normal run. I mean a run where it would have been more balanced. So we'll see. What's good is that now we're gonna be able to spend the points. I mean the points, the soul orbs. So what should I go for? I should go for a class that I haven't finished maxing out. Armor. Dragon Lancer can be very good. Marble Statue is not one of my favorites. I already maxed out Vitality. I need to max out my Vitality on the Boxer, yes. Warbow and Stew. I mean, base weapon is interesting. You know what? Maybe we could take him. Ah, Ranger. A base Ranger class. He has panic attacks, I don't like this. Boxer with the Labris and the Combatron and the Shockwave! I can already take on the last boss with that guy. Soul Taser. Oh, I love this weapon so much. I mean this relic so much. Yeah, we're gonna go for a Boxer because we need to max him out. Yeah! So we don't have much gold to spend. But we have Soul Orbs. I must be level 40 on all of them. Except this one. This one is not that good anymore. Spell savoir in my car. Okay, we're gonna convert because if we look at the resources, we have way too much precious ore. So we're gonna put it as something like I'm fucking destroying my finger right now. Like 40,000, and we're gonna spend a lot. Oh, 50,000, yes. Let it penetrate their mind. That's good. Yeah, it seems like we don't need it anymore. Even though we'll still have to convert later. And when we finally meet again. I want to level up those last ones there. Like level 40, all of them, and maybe like upgrade this or this afterwards. I mean, Master Smith is not that interesting. Like the XP gain has a limit. Resolve gain already over. Reroll retry over. Equip rune and rune weight. I'm sorry, but I don't need it that much anymore. So I'm like, yeah, nah. Limitless potential and insatiable grid can be very good though. I mean, limitless potential means basically stats in percentage for everyone, for every class. So I want to take it like twice. Tell him my deadly last whisper right before they die. Increase the damage multiplier from the super crits. That's gonna be fucking... I don't know what to put on now. Let it penetrate their mind. I could take those, but like not a huge fan of them. Capacity rune for more mana can always be interesting. Trick rune, meh. That's all I have to say. Meh. Magnesis rune, speed runes. I mean, Ast and Dash and Volt rune are always interesting, but I don't want them. I have 3 of each, so that's good. Maybe a Magnesis. It's only 10, by the way. Which basically makes it like a rune that we could take for free almost. Focalon can be interesting, but it's a bit... I mean, I would max out the damage instead. You know? So yeah, we're gonna put one rune of for mana. And we're gonna put... yeah, we're gonna put a bit on the Magnesis, just for the fun of it. We're gonna double the range of detection. I'm just... okay, I was just maxing out what was missing there. Wait. lady. The game plus 39 already. Holy shit. I have to leave soon, by the way, but we're gonna enter the new thread and start it. Contrarian. Your weapon and talent is randomized. And because the spell is always random, everything is random basically. I have a hacks too. You're gonna die. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. And this is why people like this class so much. But to say that this class is the best in the game, no, clearly not. Have you seen Duelist? You want damage output? Duelist. There you have damage output. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. Yeah, I don't like this class. I have to say it. I don't like this weapon, I mean. Boxer class is fine in itself. I mean, I just need to find food now. Oh, Soul Taser! That's very good. Soul Taser is very good because it basically is a lot of bonus damage on the first hit. For that, for example. Now you basically let it charge. Nice. Okay, I never saw that. Okay, fine by me. Ah. I had to find a new weapon. The era of metal has begun. Five legends of a realm. But they did not know what they are summoned. Pentakill. Heavy metal. I hate knives and I hate this weapon. People are like, yeah, you can only attack on the sides with the duelist weapon. Maybe, but at least you can attack efficiently, you know? I mean, for sure you have less range, but at least you have something more efficient. We cannot fight. I'm actually wondering how it did not fall into the spikes. That's the way to save you all. Don't you despair, don't be petrified. So yes, I'm a bit sad though that I died to Enoch like that. That was ridiculous. Ah. Well done, my son. Wow. It's out to smite and ignite. This harness will guide us through dangerous nights. I would like this weapon really. I hate the slow pass, the slow passing and the slow. I won't say that it's a slow weapon, but it feels like it, you know. Everyone's dead. Oh no, not you. The only good part about this weapon, I feel like, it's the fact that the spinning allows you to never get hit by ghosts, blue ghosts, if you're careful. But if you forget about this, that this class feels like this weapon is bad in general. Even though the damage output can be very interesting in some situations, it still requires you to be how do I say this? To have the right setup, I would say. Which means that it's basically a weapon where you take lots of damage. So if people like this class so much, it's because it's a class that allow them to take damage. And I'm talking about the Barbarian class. Barbarian class is one of the classes with the most health, with the biggest health pulse into the game, so that's why people like it so much. Because basically having lots of HP means that you can make more mistakes without dying. Which is different for Duelist. Duelist doesn't have as much HP, but he has a higher damage output, technically speaking. Just technically speaking, it's just that you need to learn how to combo if you want to be efficient on a... Oh wait, I'm a boxer, I can actually go through enemies, I forgot about this detail. Boom. Yeah, just like I said. And you're also very regi dependent on the kill crit to one-shot enemies. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm very dependent on getting the super crit to one-shot enemies, because if I don't get it, I might take a hit when hitting them. So yes, I'm very the world is divided about this weapon. I think it's both a great weapon and a very bad weapon. You see, if I didn't have the first kill crit, I wouldn't have I would have taken a damage. Which means that you need to play around the burst of damage if you want to make sure to kill enemies fast enough without taking damage. Or you have to play safely. I got lots of apple, by the way, right now. Don't know if I should say that I'm lucky, but that's actually quite good. I have to go soon, by the way. Less than 20 minutes. That was a lot of damage. But yes, Barbarian very good class if you want to be able to get hit and not die in 2 hits. You see? That's exactly what I was saying. Trying to burst and I didn't get the crit, I took a hit. I did not expect to fall here actually. See? Didn't get one shot, and if I hadn't thought about dashing out, I would have taken a hit by her. Okay, the count I can knock back. You see, just because of the slow attack I got attacked by her. And if she's walking, I can't do anything. You see? Just because of the slow pace of the attack I couldn't do anything there. So basically it means that you have only one good strategy is to wait for the enemy to make a move, hit them, get back. Come back, hit and get back. That's why I don't like this weapon. I feel like it's even though it has overwhelming damage, like it's basically the best burst weapon in the game, I think, with the ballista. I still think it's weak. Just because of the setup it requires to play around. I mean, yeah, weapon is good, but in terms of pure efficiency, it's not the best. But like I said, because the barbarian class allows you to take so much damage thanks to the health pool and the armor pool, this is why people like it. The classes that are harder to play, like the Dragon Lancer or anything like that, are classes that are not liked because even though they can have a very nice damage output, they depend way more on the setup also. But the Dragon Lancer requires a bit more skill to play than the Barbarian. Barbarian you can just spin to win, basically, if you decide to. You can be like Garen in League. Spin to win! And then you press Q and up, you get someone killed. See? Yeah. We're gonna go here. The fact of having a boxer though with Barbarian is gonna be so fucking a good combo. If I could find the FS to Samar, I would be godlike. Or the fireballs, and I could have a spin to win build, unlimited spin basically. See? For example, this one with no verticality, I have to wait for him, and then I can just do that. With the duelist, I would have just gotten to his height once, and I would have been able to kill him in 1 or 2 combos. That's exactly what my problem with this class. Depending on the area, and the setup that you have for enemies. Or you can just waste your time. Which is a solution. Not a very good one, but you can. Stories of art. I'm lucky that I have a boxer class. And that the hammers are done. Very good damage though, I have to say it. Weapon has very good damage. Even though I still don't like it. Oh, nice! Welp, that was an easy room, you said? See? You see what I mean when I said that the setup it requires and the fact of taking hits is way too easy? Or not? I'm sorry. Okay, good. We're gonna go down. I mean, go back a bit. What time is it? Okay, I have to go soon, by the way. See, I didn't one-shot him, I took a damage. Yay! Wait, I'm gonna keep my opinion, I think. Like I said, shit class. I mean, I could have cut this with the duelist roll, the combat roll from the duelist. But even like that, it means that I depend on the class ability. Which is why, as I repeat again, this weapon is actually shit. Boom. Ah, but yes. Boxer class is very good for the bonus health. I mean, it's a class that has lots of base health, so similar to the Barbarian, by the way, which makes it a very interesting class to play. Where should I go? Okay, we need to go back to the beginning of the area. I mean, I'm getting close to the new game plus 40, by the way. I'm actually hyped. I want to get it. But I feel like this is only the beginning, because after New Game Plus 40, what's gonna happen is that I've seen people at New Game Plus 100, and I'm like... Okay, wait for me, I'm coming. But it's gonna be long. Very long. Ah... Okay, good boss from his side there. I got lucky that I could touch the cannon through the wall, because it would have been annoying to go and face him. To die once. Boom. Sadly, I have to play boxer also to max out my this class, basically. You need to play every class in the game if you really want it to be worse. You see that timer when you land from an attack? That's the problem. That's my problem with this class. Even though you can cancel it with like the duelist class ability, this is not enough. But yeah, the amount of damage you can pull out is quite impressive. Boom. Ah, but yes, Void Beast defeated, that was easy. People also usually tell me that Barbarian is the best class to face Enoch. Not Prime Enoch, sadly. So that's why I want to change weapons, because I don't want to face Enoch with this weapon. Any other weapon would be fine except the Bard's weapon. I still have a room to explore actually on the left there. Left. Up. Up. Oh! Good! I hear the call of victory. Yep, we explored everything in this area. So we're gonna go to the TP room. I mean to this boss room. We're gonna go back here, and then what we're gonna do is explore a part of the citadel. Oh! You know what, fuck it, we're gonna take the pizza. I don't know how to play this weapon, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, I'm not gonna like this. Wait, you can spin kick out of pizzas. So basically the pizza is a chakram. And then you can do that basically. Boom. You can launch multiple pizzas at the same time, and if you have the right timings, you can basically have something that's going around you all the time. This is a pain to play, but at least it's funny. I never play pizza because I really do not enjoy this, but yeah, like we say, pizza YOLO. Wait, I'm just gonna do something quickly, I forgot to change the title. The edge is life, so wash along. Meat. That's strange how much I do not hear anyone. I don't hear anyone complaining about the pizza. So if you manage to dodge it well, you can basically have a weapon that's gonna be with you all the time. I'm annoyed. Pizza is actually faster than me. I wonder if there is a pro pizza. Someone who's like really good with pizza, because I know there is someone who's very good with arbalets. I mean with the ballista. Okay, disappear after a moment, that's annoying. If it would last like in pure dodge, that would be funny. We call our own. Yeah, I'm not gonna like this. I need a more classic weapon, you know? I need a more civilized weapon. A lightsaber, for example, that would be good. Okay, that actually could be interesting. I manage it. That's thanks to the spell, basically, because the spell is huge. Has a huge AoE damage. We still remember. And you pay the price. I still need to find the heirlooms, actually. Heirlooms are the best way to get relics. I mean, the heirlooms room. So maybe there's gonna be one, like, right there. Maybe like, oh, nice. Like, right there? Never mind. Ah! Boom. That was calculated. Yeah, I don't like this weapon. Sorry, but I don't like it. I mean, it's basically a chakram, so it's interesting at least. When the walls came down, the walls came down. Yeah. I need to switch weapons again. Please, please game, give me a weapon. I want to play this. I mean, this weapon is fine, you know, but it's not my type. That's what she said. Sorry. Okay. I don't know how I missed that. I think I am drunk, actually. I mean, sometimes I have doubts. By the way, tonight I have a barbecue actually, but this isn't where I need to go actually. Yeah, world apart. By the way, for more anecdotes about this game, there actually used to be I mean. There was the ability to get you have the ability to buy the weapons, you know, the legendary weapons, on some playable classes, but before that you couldn't, which made those weapons very interesting to play, because they were rare weapons. That they also used to be a bit more powerful, some of them, but because now they are permanently playable, they are not as good, I would say. Oh. Oh, with the pizza, that's gonna be annoying. There are still some ones I need to explore actually at the entrance. So maybe I could find some enemies and I could kill 10 of them and, you know, cleanse my relic. I could have died on that already. Knowing myself, it would have been perfectly normal. Okay, I'm not gonna go into this room unless. It does seem like he's gonna die. Oh, more skeletons down there. I don't wanna go. I wanna go. Oh! That was the only solution. Gold came into my inventory already. Nice! Rage Tincture or Hermes Boots. Both are really good and really fine. Range Tincture is good if I get a sword as a weapon. Because there is a timing of invulnerability at the end of this attack. But it will also double the damage of this attack. So we're gonna take the Rage Tincture. There is a frame of invulnerability at the end of this attack. This is why I want to try it. Okay, he's actually dead. He's actually dead. Okay. Okay, lose no else. I want to... That's a shield. He has a shield. That's annoying. I need to kill one more enemy, please, game. Yes! Let's go! Okay, so now we can go to this room. Woo! That was actually hard. I was actually scared for a second there. Oh, people are shooting. Oh, wait, I have to send a message to a friend because he wanted to do something outside. And it seems like time is not gonna let us, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna see if he sent me a message. Cast down the weak, those who deceive us. I'm just gonna send him a message if you don't mind, okay? Because I actually have to go in like 5 minutes, so this is why. Okay, good. I let you pretend you had your last breath, allowing for me to disappear. Okay. Well, since we're gonna stop the stream now, I'm very sorry. I have to go, sadly, like I said. We're gonna read someone's playing Rogue Legacy too, so stay up. I wonder if one of the people that I want, that I know that are playing the game are actually streaming. Nope, they're not. That's a bit sad because it would have been fine. Rogue Legacy 2 is not a game highly streamed, sadly. I mean, it's only highly streamed on weekends, surprisingly. So... Cast down the weak, cause to deceive us. Lions and trips, predator and weak. I thought we'd work out well, but you failed. Yeah, I don't think I will be able to write someone's playing Rogue Legacy. Like, there's only like 12 people or 11 people playing the game, 10 people except me, so I'm like, yeah. I mean, one of them isn't even playing the game, so. Memories of Spain. I think we're gonna stop the stream then. I mean, I think someone could be very good there. So I'll see you around. Tomorrow I'll be streaming again, don't worry. See ya!